Here we are once again. We are here in Badagry. Here we'll see how baskets and mats are woven. This will surprise you.
Redeeming the image of Africa all over the world.
Guys, can we just go in and see what's happening in there? Good afternoon. All right, here we are now. As you can see, we have women on mats doing their weaving. And we have guys, I think, working on the baskets over there. Ekushema.
Yes, sir.
Kí ló ń pe orúkọ kíní tẹ́ fi ń hun ẹni? Ìfín. Ìfín. Then ilé tẹ́ fi ń hun lọ yìí ńkọ́? Ìkó. Ìfín. As you can hear, there is ìfín and ìfín. Okay, and you have a that's like the thread like that she's been using to do the weaving. And because it is a beautiful work of art. That's what it is in Africa. Yeah. What I can observe here is that this is also a mat. But I can see that the material used for this is different from the one we saw previously. So, Mama, kí ló ń pe eléyìí tẹ́ fi ń hun ẹni nítorí àìkú yàtọ̀ sí ìta kọ́kọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀? Ìpẹ́fìn. Orúkọ tó ń pè ní Badagry nìyẹn. Ìpẹ́fìn pẹ̀lú ìkó. Okay, òun náà lọ fi ń hun eléyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ irú ẹni ìtẹ̀hún kí ni nǹkan tó fi yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí torí mo mọ̀ pé eléyìí a máa ń rí dáadáa tá a máa fi ń sùn. Kí ni eléyìí wà fún irú ẹni eléyìí?
Àwọn míì máa ń tẹ sí ìsàlẹ̀ ní báyìí. A máa fi jókòó. Àwọn míì máa ń tẹ sí òkè.
Okay, bí roof.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀sán ṣe sí.
Yeah, you see, I was just asking her that I can see the difference between this very kind of mat to the previous one, and she just explained to us that these can be used as an underlay. Where you now have the mat we saw previously laid on it, you know, like you have your underlay and having your rug on it. So this is the local one that we have here. And you said you can as well use these on the roofing of a shed. This is becoming very interesting. Well done, bro.
Yes, sir.
Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ní bíbá yìí sìn?
This is apẹ̀rẹ̀.
Okay, apẹ̀rẹ̀. That's baskets. That's basket apẹ̀rẹ̀. That's what the Yoruba name is in Nigeria, especially the Yoruba tribe. Kí ló ń porúkọ kíní tẹ́ ń lò tẹ́ fẹ́ fi ṣe kíní apẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí?
Ọ̀pá.
Ọ̀pá. Okay, ọ̀pá. Ọ̀pá. This is called ọ̀pá. That's what you can see. Yes, this is gotten from the palm tree. It's actually gotten from the palm tree.
Yes.
All right. So this is just the process. This is the first stage of making a basket. As you can see, it's like just peeling out. This is the iko used for the weaving of the mats. And as you can see, these are the items from the palm tree used for weaving Yes. The items taken from the palm tree used for weaving the baskets. Now, you saw the guy earlier, trying to peel out some parts of this, for the basket weaving. You can see the echo once again. After peeling out the parts of this item, it needs to start to cut them into portions according to the size of the baskets to be woven. Can see that. All right. Okay, you'll see that earlier we showed you the other type of mats that is usually used as an underlay. So this is the item actually used for that kind of mats. You can see it's still part of that item gotten from the palm tree. You mean this? Oh. Edo? Okay. You just said this is called Edo, and that without this Edo, there can't be a basket. Oh my God. All right. So he's saying he has to get 16 of these and half to make a basket. If you don't have up to 16 and a half, then there can't be a basket. Well done, oh.
Yes, sir.
Ekusheno. So this is the dresser. So he has transferred everything he has there to the dresser, and that's what the dresser is doing now. Because he said without dressing it, then it won't be that convenient to do the weaving of a basket. And the basket, of course, will not look beautiful. I'm sure you saw those ones earlier, the finished products looking so beautiful. So which means all this has to be properly dressed before using them. Okay, what he's about doing now is the base of the baskets. Inrobi. Okay, he said this is called Inrobi. That's actually the base of the baskets to be woven. All right, this is softer than the ones it did earlier. So he just told me that it needs about 4 or 6 of these for the base of a basket to be woven, depending on the size of that basket. This is becoming very interesting. It's becoming more interesting. As you can see, Arenga himself trying to do some weaving here. Wow. Okay. Said this has to be the 16 strips has to be arranged in 4s. 4-4. And one thing I've come to realize about the dressing of these strips is that it makes it flexible for the weaver, to play around with that material. think the process has gotten to another stage now. So you can see turning around that strip it's been using for the weaving automatically makes the basket, you know, to bend into that bowl shape. Every job with his own hazard. I was just asking him the hazards faced while they are doing this job, and he was just telling me that if the dresser fails to dress the strips properly, this tends to give them cuts on their hands whenever they are working, and these are part of the hazards of this job. So the main hazard of this job is the cutting of the fingers, and that is when the dresser has failed in his job, not doing a proper dressing of the strips. Coming to an end. And that's it. Oh, that's my basket. That's my basket.
Redeeming the image of Africa all over the world.
The basket is done, and this is the finished product. I'm sure you can see how beautiful this is. Ejo, iṣẹ́ yìí báwo lẹ̀yin ṣe kọ́? Oh, bàbá yín. Okay. And na bó ṣe rí yín sìn, ṣé ẹ máa ń gbà àwọn èèyàn láti ta tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ wọn àbí inú ìdílé kan ló wà tó yẹ pé ẹ kàn ń ṣe kì í pé bóyá ẹ máa ń kọ́ ẹlòmíì láti ta láti mọ̀ nípa iṣẹ́ yìí?
Lóòótọ́ ni a máa ń gbà láti ta bá ní church ní láti mọ̀ a máa ń pè wọ́n tó kọ́ wá ṣe pẹ̀lú àwa tó wà nínú a lè gba wọn sílẹ̀ pé a máa kọ́ kéèsì máa ń help àwọn náà.
All right. Okay, that's good. I was just asking him how it came about this job, and he said he learned this from his father. And I did ask if they also teach others from outside apart from this neighborhood or this community, and he said of course that they welcome anybody who is ready to learn this art, that they can always teach them, and that's good. This is all about Nigeria. This is all about Africa. This is all about life in Badagry. This is the woman that has been doing the weaving of the mats, and here is the finished product of what you saw while she started. Mama, just to be low, báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ nípa iṣẹ́ yìí?
Iṣẹ́ mo kọ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá tó bí.
All right. She just told us she learned this from her mother. Ó ti tó bí ọdún mélòó tó ń ṣe lé báyìí?
Ó ti tó bí ogún ọdún báyìí.
Bí ogún ọdún. Ó dà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ́yàn ní iṣẹ́ yìí. Bí báwo ló ṣe lè ọ̀sẹ̀ mélòó, oṣù mélòó, ọdún mélòó ni?
Ní bá fẹ́ kọ́ nínú báyìí.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ́yàn.
Ó ti ọjà kan ọjọ́ mẹ́sàn-án pédéré ó máa gbẹ̀ tiẹ̀.
Really? Oh, you can actually learn this in 9 days. This is the other type of mat that you saw the process earlier, and this is the finished product as well. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ máa o. Mama, bí ọdún mélòó lẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí báyìí sí?
Ó ti pẹ́ o. Ó ti pẹ́ tó ọgbọ̀n.
Ọgbọ̀n ọdún? Wow. She said she's been doing this now for over 30 years. and you're still looking this bóyá bí ọmọ ọdún mẹ́wàá lẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹn wa àwọn ọmọ ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún. So that's just it. She's been in this for a very long time, and she said it takes about an hour to finish this product. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ́yàn lélẹ́yìí ó máa tó bí ọjọ́ mélòó láti fi kọ́yàn láti mọ eléyìí ṣe.
Ojú 9 days.
9 days. Just like the other mats, it takes about 9 days to learn how to weave this. Ìbéèrè mi tó máa parí ẹ̀ ni pé orúkọ yín torí ẹ̀sọ̀ yẹn fún wa tẹ́lẹ̀. Martha Odu. That is Madam Martha Odu. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ ma. Thank you ma. So, Funlayo Manuel Odu. So I think it's a family thing. Funlayo Emmanuel Odu. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ ma.
Orúkọ mi ni Joel Emmanuel.
Joel Emmanuel. And báwo ló ṣe lè débí tàbá ráwọn ètò ẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ra kìíní.
Wọ́n bá ti dé Badagry, wọ́n bá ti náà lọ sí Àràdàgùn, wọ́n bọ́ lọ́nà ìpọ́tẹ̀, wọ́n náà lọ sí Ìwòrò Àjìdò.
Ìwòrò Àdìgò.
Ìwòrò Àjìdò.
Ìwòrò Àjìdò. All right.
So bàbá tẹ̀lé dé Ìwòrò, and then lọ sí àdúgbò Ìtàkè.
Àdúgbò Ìtàkè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
All right. Okay. So you've just heard from him. In case you are around in Badagry and you actually want this, just find your way down to where has been described to you. Then you have all of this in excess. You can have as much as you want it. Keep watching Aringa TV. Thank you. Oh, double.
Hello. Thanks for watching. My name is Arenga. If you enjoyed this video, please kindly click the subscribe button and make sure you join me on the tour to all African countries. My mission is to project the positive side of the great continent and also address some of the issues facing African nations. Thank you.